so that I can show you some things. I'm going to be able to share my screen so that I can show you a little bit on the website about weigh-ins. I have no idea where that's coming from. No idea. Okay, so the weigh-ins, the challenge officially starts next Monday the 15th. The weigh-ins start up to 2 days beforehand, so we can start weighing in September 13th. As far as I know right now, I've got information that it's going to be the same as the last challenge that I did when I was involved in the pilot group. So there's limited things that I can show you right now about that, but I can give you some idea about how it happens, because when I first did it, I know I was a little confused at first, but then it walked me through. I mean, I made it through and was able to post my photos, but I don't want anybody to be disqualified because of not having the correct weigh-ins submitted. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and show you the website. Okay, how does that look for size? Can everyone see it okay?
Yeah, I can see it fine.
Anybody? Thank you, Mom. Okay. We good? Okay, so you can see when you log in. At this point, I think everybody here knows how to log in, has signed up, and fully knows how to log in and access the team wall, the challenge wall, and then the team wall. So up here in the corner, I want to show you up at the very top. Do you see my envelope with the red number 1 beside it?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so that's a message that someone has sent me, a private message. But then beside that, the little chat bubble is where your notifications come. So when it is eligible for you to weigh in, it will pop up as a notification and tell you that you can weigh in. You do not have to weigh in the second that you see that. The very first time that you log in and see that, don't feel that you have to weigh in at that specific moment. The weigh-in starts 2 days before the challenge starts, so September 13th, and it runs up to 14 days into the challenge. Okay, I wouldn't suggest waiting that long to submit your weigh-in, because you still have to, if you choose 6% loss, you still have to make your 6% loss from whatever time you do that weigh-in. Okay, so I would still probably do it around the beginning time of the challenge. But they extend that window that long because we can still invite people. People can still join us. So let's say there's been some people that we've been talking to and they're kind of on the fence about it. They're not really sure whether they want to or not. So then you get started and you start saying, hey, I'm getting all this really great information. We're having a great time. I'm already losing a couple pounds. And then they're like, okay, I want to join. So we give them up until 2 weeks in to join with us. So someone can join up until September 28th and submit, but they have to submit a weigh-in by that date. They won't be given a grace period. September 28th is the last. So if someone joins our challenge and doesn't submit their weigh-in by that point, then they will basically be disqualified. They won't be able to do anything after that point. Okay? So when you get the notification about the weigh-in, you'll be able to click in that notification. It will take you right to the weigh-in. And if I'm remembering correctly, there, I believe, is a button that's going to pop up or something. Oh, I guess this right here, this weigh-in. Please submit weigh-in. You must officially weigh in to update your weight daily. So you can't do that yet, but once you click on that, then it'll walk you through the steps. Okay, so here's how that worked last time. There might be some minor changes this time, but I think for the most part, it's going to be the same. Hopefully they updated the information in the first window that they gave you, because that's what confused me just a little bit. When you have to, they're going to give you a number in that pop-up window. When you click that you're ready to weigh in, when you click that link, there's going to be a pop-up window. And in that pop-up window, they give you a number. Last time it was a 5-digit number. You had to write it on a piece of paper. You had to lay it on the floor by your scale. And then you had to take a picture of your toes on the scale with your weight and that number visible in the picture. Then you also needed to take a full body picture of you on the scale. So you can have someone take that for you, or if you can't do that, if you can do a reflection in the mirror, you can do that. But they want a full length from head to toe of you standing on the scale. I'm not exactly sure why you have to be standing on the scale in that picture, because at first I thought that I had to hold the number, but that's not true. You don't have to hold the number for that one. So I don't.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That really stinks because I weigh myself naked. Like, I'm serious. I weigh myself. They say the best way to get your true weight is first thing in the morning when you wake up after you pee.
Right.
Like,
I agree.
So
I agree. I do that daily as well, but I do think you need to keep it PG for
well, I'm like, God, I'm not weighing myself naked. But I mean,
no. Listen, let me tell you why. And they give suggestions too, because of course, otherwise what you want to do is wear tight fitting clothing.
Okay.
So you want to wear the most tight-fitting clothing that you can find. I would probably suggest not wearing black, actually. I know us women like to wear black because it's slimming, but I would suggest not wearing black because you want to be able to see the results. And sometimes the black in your pictures is going to hide your progress.
And I guess if you weigh yourself naked, you could still weigh yourself naked in the first picture. In the second picture, I guess you could put clothes on, right?
Exactly, because they're not going to be able to see the number.
Right. Okay.
I would keep it consistent with whatever.
Okay.
I think that's probably what I did last time. I can actually show you, because I was a challenger before. I have this account created with Meltdown Challenge. It still has my photos, so I can show you the photos like what I did before.
So just to confirm, we are not naked in these pictures.
Just to confirm, you may be
Amy might be
for your toes on a scale picture, but for your full body picture, no, please wear clothing.
Boo. All right.
Yeah, because if you submit a naked picture and we get disqualified because of that, I'm coming to kick your ass.
I would never. Oh my God.
Just paint your
Don't do it.
Just paint your toenails.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So the photos I did on my phone, on my mobile device, because it was very simple to upload them right from my mobile device. So it's up to you if you don't have a smartphone that you use for logging into the website, but it was really easy to do that and then submit those photos. Okay. Any questions about photos and weighing in them?
No.
Okay. Let me see if I can get into my settings and profile. My profile. If you haven't answered your profile questions, please do so. And please upload a picture of yourself so everybody can get to know names and faces. Okay, so that's not where. Maybe fun stuff about me. No. You can also, you have the option in your settings when you weigh in to have your weight either published, on the wall or not on the wall. So right here it says publish my weight on my profile page. You can have that checked or unchecked. Also, after we start and submit those first weigh-in photos, if you want to, I probably wouldn't do this daily. I would do it weekly. If you want to check your weight and do a weigh-in weekly, you can do that. That does not mean picture every time. That just means you check your weight and then you actually submit it. So that link on the challenge wall page that I showed where I said weigh in, all you do is enter in your weight up to the 10th. And then that actually calculates how much weight you've lost at that point, and it puts a notification out there on the challenge wall, like a post, and says that you lost such and such pounds. And then there's the ticker that keeps total of how many pounds all the challengers have lost. So that was really pretty cool to see. Here are my pictures from before. Can you see that? It's all crooked, but
No.
You can't see it?
No.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
What the heck?
Kelly, you suck.
Yeah. So
I see your mouth now.
Say it again.
I see your mouse moving. Like I see you moving your mouse, but I don't see any pictures.
Yeah,
That's all right.
the picture's right there. Well, anyway, that was
Okay.
my full body picture, and then the scale picture, your toes on the scale with a number beside it is there.
Oh, I see
So
that.
it keeps those pictures there for you, but those aren't published. Okay. So if I go back to the challenge wall, hold on, I don't know if I have you in front of here. If I go to home, maybe it will show you. There we go. Okay. So right here, the blue weigh-in button. Can you see that then? Let's say after week 1, you want to submit your weight. When you click on that, you'll be able to enter your weight. And then right here above it, see this banner that stays right here, and it says all challengers have lost a total of 0.0 pounds. So it lets you know how many pounds everyone together has lost. So that was pretty cool to see it go into the thousands last time. That was pretty awesome.
But those numbers only show up if you choose to put your weight in?
It doesn't actually say your weight. It just says how much you have lost. So I don't know that that's a setting that you can change, Jess, that if you submit that, I think that it posts, unless that's what's connected to that other one about publishing the weight on the wall. I had that checked last time, but if I uncheck that, then maybe it wouldn't make that post. But it doesn't give your actual weight. It just gives how much you've lost.
Okay.
Does anyone have any other questions at this point about anything at all?
We're good.
This is consent.
Sounds like it. Everyone good? Okay, cool. Okay, well, if anyone needs any support with anything between now and next week, let me know. We're going to have these weekly healthy huddles weekly. So if you can join, awesome. My goal is to keep them 20 minutes or less, and but have an option at the end for question and answer period for anybody that needs anything at that point. But you know how to get a hold of me if you need anything before that. My goal was to get 25 challengers in our room, and we have 25. That's awesome. So I'd love to kick it into high gear and get some more in there too. So if there's anybody still interested, anybody saying anything that they want to, get them in with us. If you need any help with anything, share that video link that I created, that I shared through YouTube. Maybe that'll help some people that are feeling maybe a little overwhelmed with the technology end of it or the website aspect. So if anyone's kind of curious about that or feeling apprehensive, feel free to share anything that I put out there, okay? Thanks for joining me. Let's kick butt, earn those. Log in and earn your 2 points by sending emails, okay?
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Cal.